Good, happy Wednesday afternoon. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this afternoon edition of Coronavirus Disease COVID-19, What You Need to Know. Let's begin. First up, let's take a look at the COVID-19 in New Hampshire information. And here is today's information for all of you. There are 2,010 number of people in New Hampshire who have tested positive for COVID-19. 1,011,600 number of people in the United States who have tested positive. 60 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. 249 number of people who have been hospitalized with COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And 58,343 number of deaths from COVID-19 in the United States. This map of New Hampshire shows you where cases of COVID-19 are in towns and cities of New Hampshire. Manchester, 436 cases of COVID-19. This chart here shows you new cases each day in New Hampshire in the purple, daily new positive COVID-19 cases in the orange, new hospitalizations, and in the red or the deaths. This chart here shows you current cases in the purple, total current COVID-19 cases, and the orange, current hospitalizations. And then this chart here, cumulative totals. In the purple, total positive COVID-19 cases. In the orange, total hospitalizations. In the red are the deaths, and in the blue, recovered. This chart here shows you by age group. This chart here shows you by female and male. This chart here shows you the risk factors. This chart here, race/ethnicity of cases. This chart here shows you percent of New Hampshire population. Your common symptoms: fever, lack of smell, cough, chills, and difficult breathing. How it spreads, and prevention tips. And now let's take a look at Massachusetts COVID-19 information. And this is the information from Tuesday. Wednesday's information is not in yet, but we will be sure to share Wednesday's information once we get that. Here's a look at the information from Tuesday. New cases, 1,840. Total tested, 2,054,500. Total cases, 58,302. Long-term care, home deaths, 1,810, and total deaths, 3,153. And now let's take a look at some data and information for COVID-19 in Maine. One new coronavirus-related death, more than 600 recoveries reported in Maine. The Maine Center for Disease Control and Prevention announced Wednesday one new coronavirus-related death in the state and more than 600 recoveries. A total of 52 Mainers have now died of the virus. The new death was a woman in her 70s from Cumberland County. And now let's take a look at the rest of the coronavirus updates for the rest of the world. UK death toll jumps now second highest in Europe. Today's biggest developments: NYC officer antibody tests to health care workers and first responders. U.S. federal inmate dies of COVID-19 after giving birth while on ventilator. And coronavirus may have already been in northern Italy as early as January 26th. And that does it for this afternoon edition of your coronavirus disease COVID-19 What You Need to Know information. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you back here tomorrow afternoon for another edition. Goodbye.